I'll never catch him while I'm this small. Why, curious butterflies.
You mean bread butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome in. I am going to be focusing on clorinde for this week. We're going to be maximizing her level and her skills together. The reasoning for doing this is because for the Abyss, there is the Papilla boss, and hopefully you did not struggle on it as much as I did. It's caused me a lot of craziness. I'm pretty sure the first time I fought it for hours with Raiden, and I only got it by eyeballing the damage, like the slash. And I don't think that's like really good. I don't think the Abyss was really made for us to struggle. I think it's a good test of our skills and our characters' builds, but I don't think that I should be eyeballing that damage for so long. But it has really frustrated me. But since I have leveled up my clorinde, right now she is level 80 and her skill and burst at level 8. She gets on the boss fast enough, and I am so thankful to her. So I feel like I should level her up more and maximize her damage. It's a little bit sporadic because we have been filming a little bit in between videos, so there won't be any like flower farming because I have enough lumen toils for her. And those are really hard to get because they're all over Fontaine and they're in the water mainly, and they could be high, they could be low, you never know. So I'm so thankful because I got them while exploring Fontaine. I casually picked them up, and I just want to pat my past self. Thank you so much for doing that. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm really excited to get started and let us build clorinde together. It's kind of weird to be back here because this will be like my final times fighting this boss unless another character comes out. I had to fight it for both seahorse and clorinde. I love fighting in the overworld, and I don't have to use Ayako's burst here. Although I have had a lot of footage, I keep track with my organization skills. If you haven't checked it out, there's a video I have called my genshin routine, and in there I detail all of the tools that help me keep track of all my characters that I'm building at one time. Just some extra tips if you want to be more resin efficient and you're not sure how to or where to start. At the start of my Genshin journey, I actually had a lot of characters to build and get on the move with. If you look at my account tour, you'll see that my account wasn't really all that well built and a lot of characters were lacking. And within like the past month, I don't know if it's been a year yet or not, I've been building a lot of characters. At the point where I'm at now, I kind of feel a little bit lower energy playing Genshin. I'm not building that many characters, and it's really nice because I'm kind of at a state where I sometimes log in and log out, even though it's not the best thing to do per se. Like, you know, you should be like, I should be mining every day realistically, but sometimes it's just like really hard to find the want to be able to do that. Even though I promote productivity and being resin efficient and all this stuff, you don't really have to have it all figured out. I think that's one of the great things about Genshin. You know, just taking it at your own time and taking a breath. Like right now, that's what I'm doing currently. And just trying your best despite whatever you're going through. I think that's really important. For example, like in my routine video here, I realized I hadn't done my weekly reputation for any nation. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so behind because I used to do it. And I forgot about Sumeru because I've so badly deserted Sumeru. Like, wait, I don't have the wings for it, so I'm gonna get onto that again. Just make sure you allow yourself grace with whatever you're going through. So here we're gonna farm some talent domains. This is for clorinde. It's like the last stretch. Although I keep this in here, I realize that pyro is not the best to bring in, especially when you don't have a super duper strong healer. Because these enemies do have a Dendro shield, and you will see. I was thinking I could self-heal in time, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna cut this out and come back. But you know what, I'm just gonna keep this in because it's so silly. I could have just totally done that domain in time. There's also like, I think 3 crystal flies in this area. So make sure you get them. They respawn every day. I'm considering making some like smaller guides because of the end of my kind of character building, to kind of give some tips if anyone is interested. One thing I really love, it's probably when I got Navia, I would play like Navia and Raiden together. I'd use Raiden's skill and then have Navia's like burst going. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I just love the look of Electro and Geo together. I think they're both really pretty colors, and they like kind of tie together in my mind really well together. Yeah, I got that done a lot better than the run before where I died. We're going to craft quite a bit now, so let's go to the Fontaine craft table. Okay, so we are going to work on the talent books first. I think I only needed 1 run, I'm pretty sure. And we're going to convert the weekly boss drops over. Just need to double check which ones I potentially might use in the future or not. Every week I still try to do my weekly bosses because I might get those converting crystals, so I feel really fortunate that I can convert as many as I have been, because I've been doing at least 2 a week. And so this is just the end of it, just making sure I convert everything and get the right amount of drops for her talent and everything. So if you guys didn't see my Scorpio video, I kind of forgot. I think I was aware of it in my Miko video too. So I'm looking over this way just to make sure that I have the right amount. I think it tells you if you're a little bit short. Okay, let's get her fully maxed out. Her Ascension Beam crit rate is really nice. I kind of forget that they have a waistline, so I'm sorry that I skipped it. Oh my gosh, we hit our goal for this video. Super exciting. Yay, I can't wait to see the damage that she does. I'm not too comfortable playing clorinde, so me fighting Rocky and the Samir boss has been deleted because I kept messing up for the rotation. So I'm just going to do Spiral Abyss, and of course I'm going to do Geo and Electra because I just love the combination and I don't think it's bad with the enemies that we have going on. I feel pretty confident even without Fischl that we can do this boss. If you didn't know, this boss has little enemies with like cryo shields, and Electro is not bad against cryo, as well as Geo. You're still able to get down the boss a little bit with Geo. This little test run isn't for showing the maximized clorinde build because it probably would be her overload team, which I usually run her in. But since I've double crowned her and gotten her skills and her level up, I'm able to do a lot more different stuff with her than I was before. So I just want to try a fun team. It's so satisfying to see the dolls. They're doing a lot of damage. I usually end up needing Bennett for that last boss because I have my Bennett C6, so I usually stand in his burst and just like auto attack them down. It's kind of interesting. We can use something else. This boss I struggle with the most just because you kind of need pyro for it. And it moves around a lot as well. Yeah, I have some awkward movements here. I was surprised I got that burst off even though he moved. The second team I'm running, I was actually trying out Skirk on Ayaka's signature with Shenhe, so I was able to get a lot of the second half done in time, especially with the little time I had for that floor. Again, with this boss, it has a cryo shield, so I don't have any concerns about clearing it in time when I have both Geo and Electro for the shield. I may have missed Zara's attack buff there, but I think our cards are okay enough for that to be fine. I think it's fine in general. Since they're able to get down the shield over the Natlan boss being last. It's kind of funny I'm fighting this boss when this is the boss for Navia. I didn't expect to see this boss in the Abyss. Just to show I completed the Abyss. So this brings us to the end of our video. We're actually at the area where we first meet Clorinde. She's fighting the ooh, I don't know the word, but you see her and she goes through the crowd and just looks so fierce and fights them off during the Archon quest. And so now we're gonna go into the Opera Eclipse. The last time I was here was when I was triple crowning Navia because her outbursts from the audience were just everything. But now we're here with Clorinde, who also was there in a really important role in the Archon quest. It's kind of funny to see it all again now. And we're going on the stage because there's a point where Clorinde is going to duel Farina. I'm pretty sure there's like a certain frame. I'm trying to get right here. She offered to duel Farina. So yeah, she's such a cool character. I really love Clorinde, and I'm really happy that I've gotten her to level 90 and her talents as well. Her animations are super sick, and she's just a really great unit. If you've had her, you know that she's super strong. I'll quickly go over my build. This is my current ratio. It's really nice she ascends at crit rate, and she also has crit rate in her kit too. She is on her signature. And she's on Fragment of Harmsic Whimsy. It's her flower, her feather. Her stance kind of is like this was Raiden's old piece, and then this is her circlet. It's probably my best circlet. But yeah, she gets a lot of attack from that goblet. So she's kind of built more for overload, but I'm pretty sure she'll do fine in aggravate as well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the journey, and without further ado, I'm gonna end the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And have a good night or good morning wherever you are. Bye.